power is being told you're not loved and not being destroyed by it. Better to live 1 year as a tiger than 100 years as a sheep. I think you can be defiant and rebellious and still be strong and positive. I'm tough, I'm ambitious, and I know exactly what I want. If that makes me a bitch, okay. My father was very strong. I don't agree with a lot of the ways he brought me up. I don't agree with a lot of his values, but he did have a lot of integrity, and if he told us not to do something, he didn't do it either. To be brave is to love someone unconditionally, without expecting anything in return. To just give. That takes courage, because we don't want to fall on our faces or leave ourselves open to hurt. I have the same goal I've had ever since I was a girl. I want to rule the world. I am because we are. We all bleed the same color. We all want to love and be loved. We learn our lessons, we get hurt, we want revenge. Then we realize that actually, happiness and forgiving people is the best revenge. I've never really lived a conventional life, so I think it's quite foolish for me or anyone else to start thinking that I am going to start making conventional choices. If I can't be daring in my work or the way I live my life, then I don't really see the point of being on this planet. One of the things that helps me tell a story through music is to create a character. I have to have a muse, whether it's Frida Kahlo, Martha Graham, Marlene Dietrich, or Pippi Longstocking. I'm always looking for something new, a new inspiration, a new philosophy, a new way to look at something, new talent. To me, the whole process of being a brush stroke in someone else's painting is a little difficult. I stand for freedom of expression, doing what you believe in, and going after your dreams. I feel just as hungry today as I did the day I left home. Children always understand. They have open minds. They have built-in shit detectors. I went to New York. I had a dream. I wanted to be a big star. I didn't know anybody. I wanted to dance. I wanted to sing. I wanted to do all those things. I wanted to make people happy. I wanted to be famous. I wanted everybody to love me. I wanted to be a star. I worked really hard and my dream came true. I'd like to think I am taking people on a journey. I am not just entertaining people but giving them something to think about when they leave. I've been popular and unpopular, successful and unsuccessful, loved and loathed, and I know how meaningless it all is. Therefore, I feel free to take whatever risks I want. A lot of people are afraid to say what they want. That's why they don't get what they want. The worst thing about being famous? I think it's what everybody says, the lack of privacy and the idea that you're not really allowed to make mistakes and everything that you do is viewed under a microscope. People think they will wake up one day and I'll be gone. But I'm never going away. If your joy is derived from what society thinks of you, you're always going to be disappointed. Ever since my daughter was born, I feel the fleetingness of time. And I don't want to waste it on getting the perfect lip color. I'm not interested in being Wonder Woman in the delivery room. Give me drugs. The last thing I want is to raise a brat. We could definitely go down the wrong road. I don't want Lola to have everything she wants. I want her to appreciate things, and not to be presumptuous. I want her to have manners and social graces. It's not easy having a good marriage, but I don't want easy. Easy doesn't make you grow. Easy doesn't make you think. I thank God every day that I am married to a man who makes me think. That's my definition of true love. No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you've come from, you can always change, become a better version of yourself. My priority is my family, absolutely, 100%. On the one hand, the idea of marriage and the sort of traditional family life repulses me. But on the other hand, I long for it, you know what I mean? I'm constantly in conflict with things. And it is because of my past and my upbringing and the journey that I've been on. If you have children, you know you're responsible for somebody. You realize you are being imitated. Your belief systems and priorities have a direct influence on these children, who are like flowers in a garden. I am my own experiment. I am my own work of art. Everyone probably thinks that I'm a raving nymphomaniac, that I have an insatiable sexual appetite, when the truth is I'd rather read a book. I am rich and famous. I have a talented and gorgeous husband and 2 beautiful children. I could go on. Sometimes I look back at myself and remember things I used to say, or my hairstyle, and I cringe. If I was a girl again, I would like to be like my fans. I would like to be like Madonna. There are moments when I can't believe I'm as old as I am. But I feel better physically than I did 10 years ago. I don't think, oh God, I'm missing something. When I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm thirsty, I drink. When I feel like saying something, I say it.